Nanskar. This desert planet had one of the greatest mountain ranges in the galaxy, before most of it was flattened by the Empire, as they tracked down fleeing rebels hidden there. Imperial search parties are still there, looking for rebels in what little is left of the range. If I can get rid of them, some rebel holdout may answer to some of my scavenge codes. Who knows? They may still have useful data. This video is going to be less heavily edited than some of my previous ones. Please let me know if you prefer this or you just hate it. So, okay, planet Nanskar, let's go. Enemy has got their spider factory over there, already quite a decent army. Also a lot of those fleas, good power production, but actually don't have all that much. They do have some like really good scouts, of course, and this army isn't really easy to take down. It's still quite a bit, but with the units I have right now I should be able to do it. The only thing is, and that's not actually the best, is that I was sending my ogres to the left hand side, while the enemy was in the bottom right, which means that's probably where they're coming from. So this side, the right side, is actually more of a problem than the left one. And also, my tremors, I just had them rain down where they were set up in the beginning, although it probably would have been better to just use them and like drive them forward and just actually use them to take down armies like these, rather than just barraging one place. And also, don't drive your units through your own minefield, well, artillery barrage. So then, now here we have the Venoms and Redbacks and Hermits. And yeah, that's versus one ogre. That's not going to work. Bit sad, but okay. Was trying to get up 3 pickets, which were, of course, way too weak. And I'm not using my welder close enough to the front to actually have them shoot, and it's dead as well. I do have a blitz coming in, again, driving through my own minefield, which is not really a good thing. Enemy was kind of running away, or at least they weren't pushing on the top. On the left here I have my commander and my ogres, because I was trying to expand on this side, but I will soon need a lot over here. Good thing is that the enemy was going through the minefield, or like the artillery barrage, and that did hurt them a little bit, but this tremor, it's aiming right here, and because of that it mostly throws down its shells on this mountain rather than in the valley. So because of that they did get through here without getting damaged too much, but they still ran away, even though I didn't really have a lot, so they were running back into the shells. Another ogre, which should hopefully work kinda decently. And okay, so now most of their army has been destroyed, and I am getting up more towers and eco on this side. I didn't push up here, even though I should have, and I know I should have. Ogres on this side are stopping again. Commander was getting up a defense, which was probably unnecessary. Or at least putting a defense over here was unnecessary. It was probably better to just have a defense over here and then one over here. That way I would of course also have this entire corner cut off, and then, because I will actually, but then these towers are kinda useless. This side, a couple of hermits and flea, and my lotus are getting up. Kind of annoying that they were using spiders, because it's kind of hard to defend against those. Because of course they can just run over the mountain. Also because I have tank foundry, That means my cheapest unit is a 180 cost Kodachi. After that, it's a simple Blitz, which doesn't really do a lot, and it's still 300 materials. I also don't have nearly enough energy generation, and that's why I use this welder to get up more solar panels. But I don't actually have it on high priority, so because of that I am not actually getting them up quickly, which is of course really annoying. Over on this side, again, units over here, so I should probably have taken my Tremor forward and just barraged them while they were attacking my Lotus and Welder. This side, Ogres were pushing forward a little bit again. And the enemy is actually getting up a little bit more defense, I feel. Maybe they had this already though. Not sure. So then, currently there's not really a lot happening. These Ogres are just standing still. My commander has just finished up building more towers. Here I am cleaning up a little bit, but not a lot. As I said, I wasn't actually pushing over here, which was really bad, but I did put a couple of towers there. And this Blitz should of course be taken forward, because it's not useful right now. The Kodachi here is trying to be useful, but isn't, because it's under my control and it has just been destroyed. Ogre and Kodachi over here, I should probably take them forwards. Or even just here, because now I am losing another metal extractor, which has just been destroyed. And of course this single Lotus isn't going to live either, because the enemy has longer range weapons than the Lotus. I am currently, because I am still making metal extractors, I am actually in the plus for metal, but of course energy still isn't. Okay, so on the front here, that's right, they have a crab. Okay. Annoying, but oh well. Crabs are 1600, so okay. Crab, okay, sure. It is armored up, I believe, so it's hard to take down. And the enemy commander is also in the front. Then a stupid Blitz is running through his own shells again, or rather his teammate shells. And this Tremor is actually kind of useless, because of course this part is quite safe. So it should either rain down here or here, but this place is kind of useless. This flea is going to be really annoying, because it was this only place I didn't actually have any defense set up, because I was getting up defense over here and then all the way up here, but that's not in time against this flea. So then, we are still not getting enough energy. We do, however, have a Cyclops. Cyclops and Tremor. Actually, really good looking, these Tremors, with their 3-barrel gun. But that's not what I wanted to say, because what I wanted to say was that this Cyclops could wreak havoc, even on this crab, because it's currently not armored up. 4000 HP, 12,000 HP, oh yeah. Okay then, single Blitz, that's not going to help anything. It did like 200 HP, even less than that actually. An enemy commander in front, okay, that's interesting, because do I know that? I don't think I know that at this point, because I didn't have a radar. Although it's... Do I have a radar? I only have my commander. Oh yeah, I do have a radar over there. So it was just in range of the radar. And a bit wasteful, especially that Cyclops shot. But I am taking down the commander right now. And I should of course try to stay out of his range of his secondary weapon, because I think he, just like I, have two weapons, a big one and a small one, rather a long range and a short range one. That's why I took my Cyclops back a little bit. And right now, enemy commander over here, but the Cyclops is actually faster than the enemy commander. Which is kind of surprising. But of course that also has to do with the slowdown. And Kadachi moving in for some fire damage. And 8%, and he is dead. Good. Half of our main objective has already been completed. I don't really care to protect your commander. However, we are losing ground over here. And not a little bit of ground either. Quite a bit. Crab is armoring up again, which is really annoying. I don't know how much armoring up actually protects him. But I think it's like at least... oh yes, 75%. God damn. I thought it was like 50%, but no. 75%, okay. oh no, I haven't. Okay, I will, though, use this tremor to rain down shells onto this crab. I don't know when I will, but soon. Because I don't really have anything here. I do have one welder, but that's about it. Okay, I still haven't. In the front, my Cyclops is doing some damage, but not a lot. Simply because, well, it takes quite a while before he actually destroys things, because his gun is strong, but only against single targets. Also, and it may just be something it feels like to me, rather than it actually is the case, that it likes to stay out of its own range. Why is my commander getting attacked? Okay, just a single load is not a big problem. But I will take it forward. Good, just like that. What I wanted to say about Cyclops is that it feels like it tries to get in range, but only in range of its slowdown gun. And of course, yeah, I just had my artillery over here. So now the crab is over there, which is really annoying, because now I should take down my tremor back, and I have also taken down this tremor here. But still 1500 HP plus. Okay, so then Cyclops is also coming back, because I was kind of scared. And... wait, are the mountains actually... whoa, the mountains are flattened? What? I didn't realize that. Is that because of my tremors? Yes, it is, because this one has also been flattened. Oh, wow. I did not realize that actually happened. And the way I'm currently, like, the current view is, of course, makes it seem like there is still a mountain over there, but there really isn't. It's pretty much flat. Anyways, enemy craft has just been destroyed, and they do not have a next crab up yet. Alright, so a couple of Kadachi and Recluse over there, okay. But of course they can't just move in here right now, because my tremors aren't aiming here anymore. This tremor was actually aiming at the enemy crab, and because of that, well, once the crab was destroyed, it stopped firing. This welder is trying to get up some pickets, but because I have lost quite a lot, I've lost this metal extractor, this one, yeah, these two actually, because, and this one I believe I had as well at some point. So I lost like 4 or so metal extractors. Because of that, I, well, had a hard time producing anything. Although I don't know why, what? Oh, I accidentally clicked on the enemy view again, didn't I? Yes, I did, okay. These Recluse are moving in right now, and the Cyclops is being outrun, which is really annoying. What I should do is take my Kadachi and move along this side, which I will. Wow! I did not know I would be such a good player at some point. Well, not that that's actually a good move or anything, or a difficult move. Why did you stop? Why? I don't know. For some reason they stopped. I was also creating more tank plates, because at some point... What? Okay, now we are doing things again. I guess it was just because we had too little energy, and my commander is on high priority, so it took all of our energy and metal for himself. These units should be pushing forwards, especially because I don't have anything. Although, well, I have the left side of the map, but then again, I don't really have that under control all that well, just with a couple of pickets. So now, finally moving forwards again. Enemy has a good solar planet over here. Solar field over here. And of course, I should just bomb that with tremors or whatever. Another crab is being produced on the enemy side. And they are actually doing that quite quickly. Which is annoying, but oh well. Kodachi is raiding and being completely useless. Yeah. Also, I have a Cyclops that I'm raining shells upon. Although, now I do have 2 Cyclops, so that should make life a lot easier. Because of course, 2 Cyclops can deal a lot of damage, even to crabs, especially when they're not armored up. This shield I had produced because that way I was able to build things over here without the stinger taking them down immediately. That's what these piles of rubble are for. Well, were from. Those were all pickets which were destroyed before being completed by this stinger. Yeah. That's why I got up a shield, which was probably not a good idea because I was struggling for energy so much already. Enemy is moving in again on this side in this case, so that's why I sent this Cyclops here. And right side they're not really doing anything. Left side they are sending like 4 units or so. So it's all not going that badly yet, although they do have a crab of course. And commander at the front is soon, after like these 2 solar panels, going to construct a couple of pickets over there in order to take down the stinger. The recluse and hermits are trying to take down my pickets over here and not actually failing all that much. Crab is also moving in. Topside I still haven't taken down this metal extractor, which is really dumb. I mean, I'm struggling for metal so much, and then I don't take down the metal extractor, take back the metal extractor. So then, ogre in front and almost getting destroyed by a crab. Yeah, 1 Cyclops does like 500 damage in 2 shots, while normally it should do 1000 per shot. So yeah, correct indeed. 75% reduction. That's a lot. And even though the crab is quite a lot cheaper, it's almost able to destroy the Cyclops. Once armored up, of course. This Cyclops is being healed because it was like 30% health, I believe. Tremors are possibly raining down shells on this, but I don't think so. Commander is in front and for some reason not building anything. Aha, there he goes. And yeah, this is still in range of the Lotus, which is annoying, but this one won't be and will be able to destroy at least 1 or maybe even 2 Lotus on its own. Oh, and the picket. So then, Cyclops number 2 or number 1, I think this is actually number 1, is moving up in the world and actually moving down on the map. I have got like 4 ogres or something. Yeah, it looks like I have got 4 ogres right now. So we actually have quite a decent army. Bit annoying that this tremor is just being rolled forwards or like pushed forwards by my ogres, because I didn't want to lose them. Cyclops can take a lot of damage, ogres can dish out a lot of damage. Really good combination. Commander was getting hurt, but runs back into the shield, and just like that, he is able to defend quite easily. This Stinger, it very much looked like it was going to be destroyed, but actually it's not. We have slightly more healing power than the Recluse has DPS, and I just wanted to have a Stinger because of course they can, well, it seems like they can always like make sure the enemy doesn't push. They make the enemy retreat, at least that's what it looks like. Enemy doesn't actually have all that much in terms of army right now. They've got like a Recluse, Hermit, Flea, and like one Venom. I believe that's it, right? Looks like it, yeah. Commander is getting damaged, annoyingly. Oh well. Stardust is of course really annoying because it has quite high DPS, I believe. And my pickets, even though they can of course easily hit the Stardust, they are not actually aiming at it. They're aiming at the Thresher, which is anti-air. I'm not using air, so why destroy the Thresher? Not sure. The big army, or like my biggest army in the entire game I believe, is now pushing on this side. Why I didn't just have them run down over here and then like across here, I don't know, or like across here even, because this has still more defenses than that route, I don't know, but it's a big enough army not to make it a problem. And I probably should have had these ogres defend the Cyclops rather than what I'm doing right now, because then the Cyclops would be in front, and that way of course he would take all of the damage rather than my only 1850 HP ogre would. Enemy has like 4 more units over here, not a big deal. And yeah, that's another ogre down. My commander is getting attacked again, but it's not a big deal because it was just one single picket. They don't do a lot of damage, like 300 or something. Also, this Cyclops should be destroying the Stinger and not the dumb Recluse. This Cyclops should also move forward and help him. Ogre, same thing. These two welders should be repairing them, but no, they're... Oh yeah, they are repairing this one, but they should also be repairing this one. Oh well, I think that's something, yeah, I just told them to do that. So now they're finally moving forwards again. Got another ogre or 2, seems, no, 3 ogres, and I'm not actually using those. Still haven't taken down this metal extractor. I haven't taken down any of the enemies. Not taken back these, nothing, nope. Just struggling for metal the entire time. Still struggling for energy, just a little bit less than metal. But we are actually trying to take down the enemy, and we are getting kind of close. They're almost struggling for energy. They are not even nearly struggling for metal. This point in the mission I was actually not really doing a lot. So let's take the time to ask you to subscribe to the channel, even though we both don't want me to ask it. So it seems like another crab is over here, that's really annoying. Seems like we are doing quite okay now. Although I will take back my Cyclops, because they were both quite heavily damaged. Then Crab is currently moving forwards, although there is nothing for him to take down over here. Also really annoying, and I don't know why, but these units, even though like all of these plates and such are sent forwards, aren't actually moving forward. I don't know why, but it was really annoying. I guess you can just call it the defense, but oh well. I mean, I don't really need a defense for nothing, but oh well. Yeah, so Kodachis and Ogres moving forward to help these Cyclops. This one is only like 15% health, this one like 40%. So it's not actually the best right now. Welder is also almost taken down. Am I taking the back again? Yeah, kind of. I probably should have actually used my commander to heal them up, which I didn't. These Kodachi are trying to take down the enemy crab, because I thought like, well, maybe fire damage isn't countered by the 75% reduction, but I think it is. And even if it isn't actually, or rather, even if the 75% reduction doesn't work with fire, I guess they just don't do enough damage. Then in the front, my commander is trying to take down the Stardust on its own with 2 pickets, even though it should just heal the Cyclops, and then the Cyclops will do all of the work. Now the commander is also less than 40% health. And because of that, well, I wouldn't say getting scared, but it's not going as well as I hoped it would. These units I will soon see that they're stuck over here. Also got another Cyclops up. And this Cyclops was pushing forwards a little bit. The other one isn't because it has too little health, but it's not being healed, so then you can just throw it away anyways. I mean, either have it do nothing and not die, or have it do something and die. Those were the 2 options, and I decided for have it do nothing and still not die. So it's just useless. Then, because I guess I was not really willing to throw away any of my units again, I was just using the pickets to take down a Lotus which was getting repaired by 4 caretakers. Yeah, that's a bit difficult. So, switch your target and destroy it before they could actually, like, heal the other one. I actually think that was quite clever from me. I know, normally I'm not that clever, but this time I was kind of clever. Then now, Cyclops moving in, Ogre moving in, getting damaged, oh well, doesn't matter, only 4000 HP, and 25% other Cyclops moving in, victory. Why it was lagging, I don't know. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.